Here. Welcome here, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Peck here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Big game. We just had some audio issues there for a moment. Our hearts nearly dropped, but we got it figured out. Matt Peck, Elijah Vankslaughter will join me in a couple of minutes, but starters will get ready with you right away. For the De Pere Redbirds, it's Rowan Domofsky, Zach Kinziger, Connor Hutchins, Nathan Bonfight, and Price Gregory. Starting lineup now for the Wauwatosa West Trojans is number 4, DJ Hennings, number 5, Jake Hansen, number 10, Stephen Wright, number 21, Matthew Klosky, and number 24, Jalen Brown. De Pere coached by Brian Winchester, Tosa West coached by Chris Neubauer. Very excited for this one tonight. Big game here at Concordia, our last game here at the Concordia event. But in the Milwaukee area, we're not going anywhere on Zaleski Sports. Keep staying with us all winter long and even in the spring and baseball season. Very, very excited for this one tonight. Here, Elijah's going to, all right, we'll set this part up for you to come on. All right, we'll get you in here. All right, we ready to roll here?
Yep.
On Zaleski Sports. And crazy tip, and Jake Hansen starts out with the ball in his hands. Quick now, it's to Matthew Klosky, back to the left wing. Back to DJ Hennings. DJ Hennings from the top of the key now. Gives it back to the left wing. De Pere starting off with some really good defense here early on. Tried to pull up mid-range almost that time. Looking behind the college range three-point line. Going in now fast. Oh, but it gets it to go that time. That's Stephen Wright for the first two for Wauwatosa West tonight. First time I'm calling these De Pere Redbirds on the play-by-play mic. By the way, it is Price Gregory. Sorry about that last night.
Kinziger would take the blame on me?
No. Now to Rowan Domofsky. Domofsky up fast, off the rim, no good. Hansen grabs the rebound here.
You know, I feel like tonight, De Pere's going to be a little bit fatigued coming into this game, playing a really intense game against Milwaukee Academy of Science and a hard-earned win yet last night.
What a game that was last night here on Zaleski Sports. Pleasure to have that one on last night.
Pleasure?
Yeah, well.
You say pleasure?
Moving fast and off the backboard, no good, and a foul on the ground. That foul occurred right when Matthew Klosky fell. So it's a De Pere foul on Zach Kinziger. It's his first of the night. And now inbounding will be Stephen Wright. Gives it to the right wing now. Back to Wright. Right now for the top of the key. Gives it to Hansen. Hansen looking around. Hansen pulls up mid-range. No good. Off the end of the rim. Kinziger grabs the rebound. De Pere down 2-0, looking for their first basket here on this possession. Like the way De Pere's spreading out here early, looking for somebody open. College range three, here we go, is no good.
Were you Dak Prescott?
Going around here. Meanwhile, the rebound bounces out, no good. Here, and what a save from the out-of-bounds range there. Pull-up three from college range, no good again. So De Pere, first 2 minutes here, have not been able to buy a basket here early on. Going up fast, in the lane, overlays it, no. That time.
Going a little bit too fast that time.
Yeah, that was a little, you got to slow it down there if you're Tosa West now. Meanwhile, three-point shot for De Pere, no good off the rim.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that De Pere is not a team with the fresh legs tonight, playing a back-to-back.
Tosa West here early on, missing quite a few shots as well.
And Tosa West trying to get back in a groove. They haven't played a game in about a week, so.
Yeah. Christmas is over, fellas.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, so do I. And now it's stolen.
Sure about
Here
that?
goes Tosa West. On the other side, up with it, gets it to go.
Jelly.
Jalen Brown.
Just like the NBA, Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown is actually the leading scorer for Chris Neubauer's Tosa West.
Yeah, Jalen Brown comes in with 24.8 points per game tonight. He's up to 2 so far tonight, early on. Domofsky gives it over to Hutchins. Hutchins stands from the left wing, gives it back to the top of the key. Back, almost took the college range three, and a foul. Ladies and gentlemen, during this pause real quick, we are still broadcasting the Milwaukee area. Give us some good games in the Milwaukee area. We're to broadcast boys and girls in January and February.
Let us know, Matt Peck.
Rest of the
Let
season.
them know.
Rest of the season. Going up fast. Gets at the goal.
Who's that?
That was Rowan Domovsky. Gets the Pere on the board.
Yeah, this should be a fun game indeed.
Looking around here now, swinging around on the other side.
Jalen Brown's the main guy.
Driving fast, pulls up. No good off the end of the rim.
Jalen Brown's one of the main guys to watch out for on Wauwatosa West because, you know, he's one of their premier scorers as well as Jake Hansen. These guys could really run the scoreboard up. Their first game of the year, they played Carmen Northwest and beat them 102-99.
Wow. So Domovsky with the ball here now. Gives it back to the top of the key to Hutchins. Now from the right wing, pulls up deep three from Kinziger. Is good. Zach Kinziger gives the Pere the lead.
Highlight House player of the game last night. Had a pleasure to interview him and hit that three right in front of his future coach, Greg Gard.
Yep, Greg Gard in the audience tonight. Doug Gottlieb of Green Bay in the audience as well tonight.
Nobody you.
Okay. Jake Hansen to DJ Hennings now. Wauwatosa West spreading on the other side here. Going around, going under the basket. Tries to reverse layup. Is good. That time from Stephen Wright. He's up to 4 of 6 for Wauwatosa West here early on. Meanwhile, Pere on the other side.
And this is just like that fast-paced offense we saw last night with the Milwaukee Academy of Science and Pere trying to feel themselves out again.
And that one goes out of bounds. Price Gregory in the last basket for Pere on the other side. House is filling in again tonight. It was busy for let's talk about the Nicolay West Dallas Central game last night, or this afternoon, I should say. Really good game we saw this afternoon. Kinziger pulls up for 3. It's good. Kinziger feeling it early here with 6 of 10 for Pere.
Wonder what Greg Gard's thinking right now in his mind.
He's thinking, I got a good one coming my way.
Zach Cook like this, how is he going to use him in that type of motion offense?
Stephen Wright gives it to Hansen. Hansen inside, cannot finish. And that one's rebounded that time by Pere.
Something to keep in mind from Tosa West.
Kinziger. Oh, my goodness. 9 points from Kinziger of 13 for Pere early on.
Shades of Keegan Van Kellenberg from the last game that Brendan Retzloff and Mike Winland were doing.
Yeah. Jalen Brown looking. Gives it to Hansen behind him. Back to the corner. Spin move. Up with it. No good and a foul. Matthew Klosky will shoot 2 here. First one is good. Yeah, so overall, to begin, pretty good game to start on. Pere took a while, but now they got themselves in looks like a hot streak. 2 of 2 from Klosky. And he makes it 13-7. Mr. Highlight House a night ago brings it up court here now. Kinziger looking, goes to the basket, pulls up, no good, off the rim. Tosa West got numbers down the court. Got to slow down a little bit, up with it. That's and wow. Got to slow down there and try to figure out something. It's like the 3rd time tonight they've had that happen where they haven't been able to get the layup in. Deep 3 now. No good that time from, looks to me, Gregory. Up fast, trying to lay, no good. Just
try to go with the alley-oop that time.
Yep. I think that focus that time, I think, was more towards highlights than actually getting the point. Inside to Kinziger, gets it to go.
You know, it's always okay to be, try to show off a little bit here, but, not in a moment like that.
Yeah. 11 for Kinziger of 15 for Pere early
Maybe
on.
the pressure's a little bit on with a couple big-time college coaches in the house tonight.
Yeah. Inside, beautiful pass and a foul.
It's a laser right there of a pass.
Fouls on Zach Kinziger. It's his 2nd so far. Jalen Brown goes to the line. First free throw is off the rim, no good. Talked with Wauwatosa West head coach Chris Neubauer before the game. He looked like he was pretty excited. It's been a while since they've had a, they play in a Greater Metro Conference, but it sounds like it's been a while since they played a team like this level. Obviously, they had their normal Germantown as Jalen Brown goes 0 for 2 that time. They had Germantown, typical Greater Metro Conference teams, but he looks ready like he wants to get the big win tonight from the way he was telling me before this game. And his players just look very motivated in the corner during their pregame shoot-around on the other side as well. Going around fast, trying to move, and a travel. Domofsky turns it over. And the ball will go back to Tosa West, down 7. Jalen Brown brings it up court here. Now to the right wing. Going up with it, gives it back to the left wing. Going up fast, gets it to go that time. That's DJ Hennings, his first 2 tonight. That's Gregory for 3, got it. 5 for Gregory tonight, and it's 18-10 now.
I think the first 8 minutes of this game, we're seeing a lot of the Pere with that experience of last night's game, feeling the pressure of the WBUI shootout, winning under pressure, and then a 1 week off of Wauwatosa West really showing early, not being able to play in the last week, but surely practicing.
Steal now on the other side, and what a pick. Up with it, though. Can't get it to go. And goes back to DePere.
Kidding me, bro. It's a point-blank layup.
Early on, Tosa West has struggled, especially under the basket.
Like I said again, that might be just be the pressure coming at them right now. There's a lot of people in this gym right now, maybe a little close to sell out, I should say.
Yeah.
Not completely sold out, but
last night was probably still a little bit busier. There's still places you can sit.
Tell you what, the game earlier we saw today that we didn't actually have on the network, which I feel like we could have with Nicolay and West Isle Central. That was the game of the day so far. Might even be the game of the tournament.
That was something. Seemed like 10 dunks in a row. It was just on fire. And the fans were getting into it as well. Jalen Brown looks to the left side.
That poster, that Prep Hoops Wisconsin leader, Mark Miller, Wisconsin's biggest and best holiday basketball event, has really lived up to the hype.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend. Oh, what a
Going
move.
around, what a move, and cannot finish again. So, Wauwatosa West, that's been the story here early on, is just not been able to get those layups to finish. It could be a totally different game. They probably could be tied even if they made some of those. Blows right by him. Gregory does that time, no good. Grabs his own rebound, puts it back up, rolls in. Gregory has 7 tonight so far. Jalen Brown fast, up with it, and a foul.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Zaleski Sports is broadcasting in the Milwaukee area, so feel free to comment down below game suggestions in Southeast Wisconsin. We'll be willing to cover some of those in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think the plan next weekend is to head over to Oak Creek to do Oak Creek versus Middleton. Will Garlock's season debut, the Wisconsin commit. That should be a really fun game.
That's going to be a fun one over there. Oak Creek.
Oak Creek, yeah, a little bit of a sleeper team to start. Obviously, had a loss to Franklin last week in a big rivalry matchup. But other than that, they've been pretty solid, 6-1 start.
Brown, 1 for 2 that time. Wauwatosa West grabs the rebound. Hansen gets it to go.
And that's what Jake Hansen does best. He was our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game last year. Well, that's how I remember that. But we've only had him on once, so that's how I remember it. But
yeah,
he's really big playmaker for this team, but he's also a really great shooter for this group as well.
Kinziger pulls up, no good. Try to buy the college range 3, goes out of bounds, stays with the Redbirds.
Yeah, just went off the fingertips that time of Matthew Klosky, was that?
Yep.
4?
4. DJ Hennings.
That was DJ Hennings?
Yep.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't have it right either. Rowan Domofsky will inbound it for the Redbirds.
Really great defensive presence last night. Really able to lead the point for
Oh, and it's overthrown.
Brian Winchester last night.
Kinziger catches it anyways. Kinziger looked like he was ready for that one. Now from the right wing. Looking around, throwing the ball around here. Kinziger now from the left wing. Hansen playing good defense on him. Pere, we saw good ball movement from them so far today and even last night against their big win against Milwaukee Academy of Science last night in overtime. Goes up, gets it to go. That's Isaac Herlock. Wauwatosa West, meanwhile, on the other side, down 9.
You know how good this team would be if they still had Kai Rogers, the 7-footer.
Pulls back for 3. Brown misses the rim.
I feel like that would complete Christopher Neubauer's team. You know, that would complete their size.
You know, it's funny because me and you looked at their sectional earlier, along with the other guys. We're looking at all the sectionals around the state, and Tosa West sectional is not that difficult.
No.
I mean, compared to some of the sectionals they could be in, like De Pere's sectional. De Pere's got some of the Milwaukee area schools in there. They got their Green Bay foes.
The Waukesha area, yep.
I mean, down there. De Pere with the basketball now. Driving in now, up with it, and 1.
Saying it with his chest that time.
Connor Hutchins. His first 2 tonight as well. Starts out with an and 1.
I'm actually kind of glad you're doing play-by-play tonight because last night's thriller, man, kind of tired me out from last night.
What about 5 hour energy? We could have stopped.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were good recovering the last couple weeks. But
Brown now takes it for Tosa West. Back to Hansen. Hansen looking around here. Spinning around, looking around. Back to Hansen again. Hansen pulls up. Off the end, no good.
Very good contest that time from Connor Hutchins. Stand there like a brick wall.
Kinziger now looking around. Back to the top of the key now. Gives it to Domofsky. Back to Domofsky now. Gives it. Kinziger frees away, gets away, going up to the basket. No good. Couldn't finish that time. Very important stop there for Tosa West that time. Looking around, trying to spin around. Brown going up with it. No good, and a foul.
I think he might have got a little bit of an elbow off that time. Good job trying to sell it off, though. How many points does Jalen Brown average on the year?
Jalen Brown. He's averaging 24.8 points per game so far. So he's been a big part of this Tosa West 7-1 record, 3-1 in the Greater Metro. They are second in the Greater Metro right now. I think behind Brookfield East and Germantown. First free throw is good for Brown. And De Pere Redbirds, once again, first in the Fox River Classic. Brown waiting to shoot the next free throw here. Brown goes 2 for 2, a huge one for Tosa West. So now from the top of the key, Kinziger gives it over. Now back to Domofsky, back to Kinziger from the left wing now. Back out front. That's Hutchins with the basketball. Back to Kinziger outside. Tosa West trying to play the best defense they can. So far, not too bad. And there's a foul on the ground. Zach Kinziger will go to the line here. First free throw is good.
Tosa West fans trying to get in his head a little bit. I want to thank you guys for joining us the last couple days. It's been a pleasure to cover Premier High School basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Had a lot of great games, including that game last night with Milwaukee Academy of Science and De Pere.
Oh, yeah. Jalen Brown now going around. Jake Hansen now from the left wing. Hansen gets the ball picked. Here go the Redbirds. Redbirds on the other side, pass across, underneath, gets it to go. Connor Hutchins. 4 tonight, timeout, Chris Neubauer. De Pere, 28-15 lead. We will head to break with more basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vanks-Salata here from Concordia University. Rick Majerus. WBY shootout. Interesting schedule. We're looking ahead to next year, which teams not the schedule already for next year, but like the teams that are coming. WBY is laid out weird next year. It's a Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, with Christmas falling so out of whack next year.
On a Thursday, right? Is it Thursday?
I think it starts on a Friday. Oh, Christmas?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, it's on a Thursday. So then you got the 26th, and you got to wait till the 28th and 29th. So you get a day off next year.
Well, we get a day off.
So do these teams. Whoever comes next year.
The plan probably is there's going to be a lot of teams from all of the coverage teams up north on Zaleski Sports that'll be down here. We'll have a couple teams. We've got West Dallas Central is one of the big premier teams to watch out for in that. You name any other teams?
Jalen Brown now to the top of the key. Gives it over to the left wing now. Back inside. Hansen for 3. Hansen no good. Wauwatosa West trying to use their size, and it's an offensive foul. Fouls on Matthew Klosky. De Pere with the 13-point lead here. Kinziger will bring it up court. Gregory looking for a hole here. Back outside to Kinziger. De Pere looking around here. Gregory driving in now. Gives outside. 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded that time by Klosky. Wauwatosa West going fast on the other side, and a foul. Some fans not happy about that one. Using the all-ball chant. Fouls on Zach Kinziger, and that's why Brian Winchester's a little heated, because that's up to 3 fouls now for Kinziger.
That's a tough one. Yeah, we got a crowd.
Yeah, we got some people in front of us not too happy about that. Obviously, you got to monitor the foul count for Kinziger up to 3 already here early on.
Actually, I think we got a couple.
Foul. Wright misses his first free throw.
So go along with Doug Gottlieb and Greg Gard tonight. We got a couple of Marquette assistants in the house, too. They're off to the side. Shaka Smart's team. Shaka Smart hasn't been spotted yet. I don't think he's here. He was last year, right?
Yep. Wright goes 1 for 2. Now De Pere on the other side with the basketball. To Butker now. Butker with the basketball, gives it to Hutchins. 3-point shot here is no good from Gregory. De Pere gets the rebound though. 3-point shot again from Domofsky. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Brown. Klosky going up fast, gets it to go.
I think right before that offensive rebound from De Pere, it looked like Brian Winchester was kind of running on the floor to say timeout, but right as a shot when he said it, so they didn't get it, and turned into 2 points for Tosa West.
Now from the top of the key. Inside. Good matchup here. Gets it over. Gregory that time. Gregory able to use the overhand shot that time.
This is supposed to be the time right now. Is that actually correct that Kinziger has 3 fouls already?
I believe so.
This is the time where Tosa West has to really kind of close the gap a little bit and get back into this game.
Yeah.
Not like that.
And going up fast now on the other side. Has to give it in. All right, beautiful pass to Domovsky. Domovsky has 4 tonight so far. Jalen Brown will bring it up court here.
I think a timeout might be, no.
Possibly.
Thought I saw Chris Newbauer signal T.
Up with it fast. Brown goes up with it, overlays it again. Klosky passes outside. What a pass. Meanwhile, Klosky going inside, trying to use size. Up with it. Rolls in. 6 for Klosky tonight. Now back to a 12-point game. Now from the right wing, inside. They have all stolen. Brown picks it up. Tosa West gives it to Hansen now. Hansen on their side, going on with it fast and blocked. Tosa West comes away with nothing on that possession. Up fast and a foul. Hutchins going up for that one, was fouled.
He didn't have his feet set. He was in the restricted area, but didn't have those feet set.
Connor Hutchins now at the line. Coming into tonight, he averages 7.8 points per game. And Hutchins has 4 right now.
I would assume that with 3 fouls for Zach Kinziger, he might sit the rest of the first half.
Yeah, possibly. Nathan Bonfight comes in for DePere and DJ Hennings for Wauwatosa West.
Oh, wow.
What?
Kettle Moraine, score update. Kettle Moraine leads Pewaukee 42-30 at the half at the Kettle Moraine Cup shootout.
Nice.
Another tournament going on in our area. Kettle Moraine, one of the biggest defensive teams in Division I. Pewaukee's in D1 now too, right?
Yep. He gets that one to go. DJ Hennings for 3. Just entered the game. Now he gets a 3-pointer. Now the lead down to 10.
No, maybe. I did forget to add the point.
Swinging around the ball here now. DePere looking. Just about 2:20 remaining here in the first half. DePere, overall, Tosa West has had some mistakes here early on that put him down, overlaid layups especially earlier in the half. 3-point shot from deep, no good. Meanwhile, DePere grabs a rebound and a foul on the ground. Going to the line now for DePere is Jack Butker. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. That's Jack Butker's first 2 points of the night is on those free throws. So starting off now, DJ Hennings will bring it up the court now. Now from the left wing. Jalen Brown up with it fast, gets it to go. 7 for Brown tonight. DePere on the other side now. Gives it back outside. Trying to find a lane in. Almost took the 3 and gets it to go. Bryce Gregory once again. You know, I think Gregory and Kinziger might compete for player of the game tonight. They're getting around the scoring tonight.
You might just go with Gregory if it comes to it.
Yeah.
Unless Kinziger plays out of his mind again.
Yeah. Never know with that kid.
3 fouls, though, a little bit of trouble. He's doing a really good job.
Looking for a hole. Beautiful pass outside. 3-point shot. It's good. Max Goggin.
Got to remember that there's a little, gray line.
Wauwatosa West did not get back on offense.
Transition offense that time. Good job by DePere and Rowan Domovsky in their awareness to get down court fast.
Nathan Bonfight.
I like that teams like to do this, though. Kind of catching your defense off guard after a bucket on the other end.
Yep. Going in fast, looking around, trying to spin up his way to the basket. Overlays it, no good. And clock rolls, about 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Spreads it back to the top of the key. It's Domofsky with the basketball. Is De Pere going to hold it? It kind of reminds me of the situation last night. Obviously, not as close of a score as the MAS De Pere game, with De Pere having the basketball with the seconds running down here. It looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Domofsky with the basketball. Up with it fast. He will not hold for the last shot and gets it to go.
Let's see if Tosa West can get one more shot here.
Tosa West from half court is no good. So 41-28, halftime score here between Tosa West and De Pere. De Pere in the lead. We'll take a couple breaks and we'll be back with more on Zaleski Sports after this.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Backpack Elijah Vinks-Salata here at halftime. We'll go over some scoring here for the De Pere Redbirds first. Kinziger leads the way with 13. He's been out for the last couple minutes, though, as he was in foul trouble.
Was it 3 fouls, I believe?
Yep.
From your
Bryce
count?
Gregory with 11. Rowan Domofsky with 7. And then Connor Hutchins with 4. Nathan Bonfight with 2. Jack Butker with 2. And Isaac Herlock with 2. Tosa West on the other side. Leading the way is Jalen Brown with 7. Matthew Kolosky with 6. Stephen Wright with 5. DJ Hennings with 5. Jake Hansen with 2. And Max Goggin with 3. And Elijah's got a couple of our ad reads we're going to go to, and then we'll head to break after that again.
Got a couple scores as well. Just going to read the scores from earlier today at the WBY Shootout, third and final day. But tonight's game is sponsored by Visit Marshfield. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9 p.m. Now through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Fleet Farm, our game is also sponsored by Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. We've had a really good 3 days here at the WBY Shootout, but today's slate was a really great one. Starting off with Mount Horeb with a 78-53 win over Greendale. And the other game, Edgerton edged out Martin Luther. You see what I said there?
Yep.
78-73, they defeated them. Martin Luther Falls. Try to find the next game. Mineral Point defeated Dominican 66-60. Really locked down a really great offense in Dominican and Steve Showalter today. But Mineral Point had a really great afternoon, I should say. And then after that, we had a really, really great game with West Dallas Central Nicolet, ultimately ending up in a Nicolet 85-80 win over West Dallas Central. Both teams really great. And got some other games. Brookfield Central falls to Sheboygan North 71-54. I believe the next game, St. Thomas More had a game winner with 1.2 seconds left to go, 71-70 over Xavier. Edged them out. Tony Main's team having a little bit of a down year, but making a really great one out of that win today to finish out the WBY Concordia Shootout. And then we had Kaukauna on the network. Brendan Retzloff and Mike Wendlandt were on the call for the game tonight. Kaukauna edged out Homestead. Really great game led by Keegan Van Kellenberg, the UW Green Bay commit. Yep. UW Green Bay commit in that game. And now we're in this game tonight. And we got one more game, really great game right now, and one more game coming up after this. Not on air on Zaleski Sports. This is the last one tonight. Milwaukee, Juneau, and Marquette will finish things off in the WBY Shootout. But other than that, we will head to one more commercial break, and we'll be back with second half basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back on Zaleski Sports, Matt Pegg, Vexilati here to start the second half between Wauwatosa West and De Pere, 41-28 lead for the De Pere Redbirds. Wauwatosa West early on, just been a struggle a little bit underneath the basket. A couple of overlays. Just seemed like it's been a repetitive theme, and De Pere hasn't been the hottest tonight, but they've hit their shots in key situations early on. It's going to be interesting to see in the second half. I mean, obviously yesterday, Milwaukee Academy of Science, I think, had more than a 10-point lead yesterday at 1.2, and De Pere came back and forced overtime and won. So that was a thriller last time we had on the network. Obviously, this place was full for that. I would have said this place would have been really full had Tulsa West's game been back-to-back with West Dallas Central and Nicolet's game. I mean, that was a heck of a game. So we're going to begin the second half here now. Looks like Tulsa West coach is a little bit late to the party. The buzzer rings for the second half, and here they come. So 41-28. We'll start the second half now with the De Pere Redbirds at the basketball. Bond Fight will pass it in here. Somebody trying to get through down there. Gives it in to Demovsky. De Pere will start with the basketball here on the second half.
Expect Tosa West to try to come out aggressive on defense in the second half to create some good offense.
Kinziger back in the game, by the way. Gregory hands it now. Demovsky spins around, no good. Tosa West gets the rebound. Starting off now with Hansen.
It's good defensive start.
And a travel.
Happy feet.
I'm happy.
Because I'm happy, the Pharrell song?
Oh.
Used to be my favorite
That
song.
was 2014.
That was used to be my favorite song back in the day.
Man, I was like in 5th grade then. No, before 5th grade, actually.
Maybe like 3rd grade, I would say.
Demovsky. Gregory that time. Kinziger turns around with it, no good. Tosa West going fast. Nobody's scored yet to start the second half here.
Yeah, Tosa West kind of got to feel it out again. I mean, they got a whole half under their belt after not playing for a week.
And another foul on Tosa West.
Got a little elbow that time.
Foul is on Jake Hansen, his first tonight.
Hansen's got to get going a little bit. How many points does he have tonight?
2.
Yeah, he's really got to get himself going. And one of the star players for this Wauwatosa West team. Got multiple offers from D1 teams.
Spinning around outside, no good that time from Demovsky. So kind of starting out slow like we did in the first half with baskets. Hansen for 3, no good off the front.
Just got to keep shooting those. That was a really good look from Jake Hansen.
And off.
That's a foul. Oh, maybe not.
Neubauer. I didn't see much emotion from him that time. Up with it that time. Kinziger rolls out.
Actually, that could have been Kinziger's 4th if it really came down to it.
And a jump ball.
So that was a really important call. If anything. Oh, that's going to send it back to, what was it, De Pere now?
Tango up goes to Tosa West. So now it's starting out here. Jalen Brown will bring it up court here now for the Trojans. Brown looking around here now. Brown driving up, pass outside. Almost was ready to take the college range 3.
Looking around, can't find anybody. Good defense.
So now the ball back in Brown's hand. Brown using the moves, trying to get in, find the lane to the basket. Up with it, no good off the rim again.
Still lit on the rim right now for Tosa West.
Tosa West playing aggressive down there, getting the rebound back. Husky going around with it, gets it to go. The first point for both teams in the second half. So it's an 11-point game now.
Really like the defensive attack coming out of the half so far for Tosa West being able to stay on point communication-wise on the defensive end. Hearing a lot of emotion so far on the defensive end.
Gregory feeds it down low.
There you go.
De Pere, good ball movement with the passing game so far. Up with it, gets it to go. Zach Kinziger up to 15 tonight.
Kinziger starting to heat up now.
He wants to be on the network again. He told me.
You actually talked to him?
No. He told me with his scoring he wants to be on the network. Inside Klosky now. Back. Spinning around now is right. Back outside the Klosky and a travel again.
A couple times tonight of happy feet for
Tosa West. Two traveling violations in the second half already for Tosa West.
Got to be careful what you do when you're walking with it.
Rowan Demovsky now gives it to the left wing now. Back to Demovsky. Back to Gregory now. Kinziger about to take that 3. Gregory looking, trying to drive in up with it. Nearly had the ball stolen. Gregory easily up with it.
It's a tough break right there from Wauwatosa West. Looked like they were about to get a steal, but it just happened to go right back into the hands of Gregory, and he was able to finish the layup.
Yep. Up with it fast. Ups. Wright gets it to go. Stephen Wright with 7 tonight. Demovsky gives it to Kinziger now. Kinziger crosses half court. Back to Demovsky. Now Hutchins back to Domofsky again. Hutchins takes the ball from the top of the key now. Good ball movement survived by Kinziger. Up with it. No good off the rim. Gets his own rebound and fouled. Fouls on Jalen Brown. It's his third foul tonight. Both the fouls here in the second half have come against Tosa West. It's 2-0. Kinziger's first free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Kinziger goes 1 for 2. It's backed up to a 14-point lead for De Pere.
Zach Kinziger, one of the potential Mr. Basketball finalists this year.
Jalen Brown now from the top of the key. Brown gives it back to the left wing to Goggin. Back to Brown. Brown trying to use, up.
Oh.
And a
Could
foul
have been a charge, yeah.
on Domofsky. Boy, he took a hit.
Really gave him a pretty hard elbow that time.
Oh.
I thought that was a charge at first, just
That
from my
looked like
initial reaction.
That looked like a football block right
Yeah.
there. So Brown will inbound it now.
Trying to make a statement, huh?
Yeah, I guess he's like, hey, man,
I'm here.
I want this basket. Brown inbounds it, and it's way overthrown. And Kinziger comes up with it. Kinziger going around, trying to spin move. Three-point shot now is no good.
I try to call it. Oh, announcer jinx, no. That was not announcer jinx.
Butker gets the initial rebound. Back to Kinziger. Moving the ball around now. Kinziger looks like he wants to take the shot, trying to move. And gets the ball swatted away from him briefly. Gregory gives it back over there. There goes Domofsky. Beautiful pass outside. Kinziger mid-range is no good. Ball patted way out. Tosa West going to pick it up. Up on the other side. Up with it. No good.
Can't get those finishes right now for Tosa West.
It's been a thing all night for them so far. Wright with the basketball. Wright nearly has the ball stolen. Gives it back to Brown. Brown with the basketball here now from the top of the key. Moving back a little bit. Brown looks like he wants to go in with it or try to shoot a three, and another travel. 3 for Tosa West here in the second half. Travels.
Moonwalking right now. Moonwalking a little bit too much. Got to be careful when you're going to get those poked away, and Chris Newberg telling them, let's slow it down a little bit more and take a timeout and rest this thing out and try to fix it.
So timeout. 46-32 De Pere Redbird lead. We'll be back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinksalata here. Butker will inbound it. Now to Domofsky. Back three-point shot. No good off the rim. Hansen falls down on the rebound. So now it'll be Jalen Brown with the basketball. Brings it up court now. Looking to drive in. Gives it out to Hansen. Hansen three-point shot is no good. And that one's going to be back to De Pere. Gregory picks up the basketball. Now from the top of the key. Gregory looked to shoot it at first. Back to Kinziger. Kind of swing around motion. Gregory puts up a three, and no good after the bounce. And a foul. Foul's on Jack Butker. Hansen will inbound it here for Tosa West. Brown will bring it up court here now. Brown nearly has the ball stolen. He kicked off his foot briefly. Hansen going around with it. Gives it back outside. Driving around. Hansen has the basketball again. Beautiful pass outside college range three. No good. That time from Messiah Chambers. Inside now. Kinziger up with it. Gets it to go. 5 in the second half. 18 on the night for Kinziger. 3-point shot from Tosa West. No good. Rims out. Kinziger brings it up court now. Back to Domovsky. Butker passes it inside to Gregory. Gregory trying to use his size here. Trying to go up, over, and he gets it to go.
Largest lead of the night for the Pere. Now they're starting to really take advantage here on the back-to-back. Thought some people might have thought they were fatigued, but they're really making things work.
Hansen deep from three, gets it to go.
I think that could have been an and one too. Got a little bit of the hand on the 3-point shot.
Jake Hansen for three, and he's at 5 tonight.
Really need to get Jake Hansen going if Tosa West wants to come back.
Domovsky up with it, no good, rims out. Domovsky gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good, falls to the ground.
Those rebounds, yep.
Up deep, Hansen, whoa, way out of bounds that time.
That's a terrible pass. It's like, you know, when you go for the deep bomb and it's like just a little overthrown, that's what it was.
Yep. Or the throw to home plate, and it's way offline.
And that might score another run,
yep.
Which might be like leading to another bucket here in this circumstance.
Kinziger will bring it up court now. Under 10 minutes remaining in this game, about 9.5. Butker gives it back to Gregory. Kinziger in the corner right now. Back. Mid-range jumper that time, no good.
Some of the comments put Ashwaubenon or De Pere January 10th. That's going to be a really great game, but I'm not going to comment on who I think is going to win that game.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Amari Allen versus Zach Kinziger is going to be a movie.
Yeah. And I don't know if somebody's asking if we can do that game.
No, they aren't.
Oh, okay, because I was saying.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think they're just asking thoughts on that game.
Yeah.
If it's at De Pere, then they will have their stream up for that.
There's no way we'd be able to do it if it was at De Pere. And even if
it's too far of a drive for me anyways.
Yeah, and that's not our coverage area.
For the whole company in general.
Yeah.
And we're covering him now, but
first free throw was good.
We've had the last 3 De Pere games on the network.
Yeah.
Started to really get to know like a lot of these guys now. Been a very fun week of covering De Pere basketball as well. 1-1 so far, trying to make it 2-1 for them.
Back to a 13-point game. Kinziger has the basketball. To Butker now. Back to the top of the key. You know, just seeing Brian Winchester as a coach, I obviously got notice of him when he won the state championship 2 years ago, but oops. And that one's underneath. Gregory for 2.
Someone else was talking about Nicolay versus Slinger coming up. That's a game we actually were just talking about in the game before with Sean Critter possibly getting on the network. We're going to try to get one of the 2 games on, maybe the one before the end of the season.
Yeah.
Is that at Homestead too, right?
Yep.
Yep. Sean Critter.
We talked to him, and he's excited. He's like, oh, yeah.
2 great coaches here in the Milwaukee area.
Now, spinning around looking for somebody. Wauwatosa West overall isn't playing that bad of defense. I mean, there's just been situations on offense that have been questionable tonight. I mean, they've gotten stops on defense, and that's Connor Hutchins that time.
Someone put Packers versus Tosa West December 35th.
Oh, they're talking about Cudahy, aren't they?
Cudahy?
They have to be. That's the only team, Cudahy Packers.
Unless they're talking about the real Green Bay Packers, which I wouldn't know why, but
yeah,
that's what I was thinking at first. But December 35th isn't in the date, so.
That one's off the rim, no good. Kinziger now with the basketball. Kinziger up with it, goes in. 20 now for Kinziger tonight. Hansen looking around, gives it back outside. Three-point shot from Brown is good.
Really need that three to fall that time.
Jalen Brown scores, and it's a 16-point game. Up with it fast. It gets it to go. That's Connor Hutchins.
Seems like every time Wauwatosa West has a response, the Pere always comes back with an answer, and that's why they really just stayed in front with that double digits plus lead.
Up with it. Gets it to go. Matthew Klosky.
Tosa West really got to string some stops now. Offense starting to get in a little bit of a groove.
And that is Kinziger again.
Just an even better finish that time from Kinziger.
Somebody said Kakona versus Kimberly. Ask Brandon Retzloff about that.
They'll definitely have that game on probably.
Yeah, I would say so. When is that game?
I have no idea.
I'm asking that comment person.
Oh.
And timeout. We're going to head to a break. 60-42 lead for De Pere. We'll be back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Down by one. Boys basketball back here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck, Elijah Vinks-Halata. De Pere Tosa West, 60-42 game right now. De Pere in the lead. Final game of two for Mark Miller. WBY Rick Bajera shootout. Final game for us right now.
Had to give him a shout out tonight here. Preps Hoops Wisconsin, Mark Miller. Running this event. Thanking him for letting us come out to this event. This is always a pleasure to be here on behalf of Zaleski Sports.
Yep.
Me, Matt Peck, Brendan Retzloff, Mike Winlet. A lot of great basketball the last couple of days on Zaleski Sports.
Big thank you to him for making this possible. Spectrum Sports used to cover this event. We're kind of taking their role now. I mean, that's a three-point shot. Other side, no good. Hansen with the rebound. Way big pass. Kind of not bad pass on the other side.
Or what are they
blocking
block.
foul?
Ooh. Close. Definitely close for sure on that one. Let's look at the replay.
Going online now is Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright sent his defender flying that time. Looking back at the replay.
Seems like that's happened a couple times this year. Wright attempting his second free throw now. He goes 1 for 2. Domofsky will bring it up court now for the De Pere Redbirds, who have a 16-point lead. And a foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you guys, Zaleski Sports is now broadcasting in the Milwaukee area. Feel free, once again, you guys have been doing that right so far, but keep putting some more game suggestions for more of our games. Which game do you guys want us to come out to in the Milwaukee area?
And it goes out of bounds. And Hennings looked like he was going to grab it at first. So Stephen Wright will inbound it now. And he'll give it to Hennings. Hennings brings it across court now. Hennings to Hansen. Hanson with the basketball. Back to the right wing now, back to Hennings once again. Hennings trying to find somebody open. De Pere playing some pretty good defense here, about 5 minutes remaining here with a 16-point lead. Up with it, Hennings, no good. And a fight for the basketball underneath. Jump.
Play jump around.
Yeah. Kinziger returns.
And you know, Kinziger
Butker
was
leads.
out.
Yeah.
They've been doing a really great job with him on the bench, keeping the lead over double digits, really settling things in the second half. Trying to go 2-0 at the WBY shootout. 2-1 on the network so far this season on Zaleski Sports, possibly for them.
De Pere obviously got the Ashwaubenon game coming up soon, which is going to be a big one for them. Up around now, swinging it around, back out to the left wing.
Tosa West also in a competitive Greater Metro Conference as well, arguably one of the best conferences in the state.
Yeah.
They're going to have to play Germantown another time. That's their only loss on the year as well.
So Kinziger now from the right wing. Back to Demovsky. De Pere kind of just swinging the basketball around here now.
Kyle Feger around here right now. It's kind of scouting Tosa West once
He
again.
is?
Maybe.
Oh.
Who knows?
Never know.
Or
Greater
even-
Metro foe. Or De Pere's in the same sectional too as him.
Yeah,
So
this is a big test.
yeah.
We've seen earlier today, we saw Agape Keys here again, Walk Academy of Sciences coach scouting West Dallas Central and Nicolay.
They're talking about a packed house for De Pere versus Ashwaubenon. That's going to be a big game up there in Green Bay. Coming up soon, too.
Hopefully somebody in some circumstance covers that game.
Yeah, I would hope so, too. Let's get Chris Learman from Bayport Radio to go over there and just say, yeah, screw it.
Get out of the area a little bit, feel it out.
We should get him to go over there and say, hey. You never know what Zaleski Sports can pull with covering games. Kinziger now from half court. Demovsky up with it. Gets it to go. Believe it or not, Demovsky's first points of the second half.
He had a pretty great first half.
Yep, so 9 in the night, 7 and 9 in the first half. Inside, nice pass that time. Going up with it, gets it to go. That's Matthew Klosky. 12 for Klosky tonight. 16-point game now. Coming up after the game, highlight house player of the game once again, and a head interview with the head coach of the winning team. I don't say it yet. I don't do anything until we know the game is in the clear. I've seen crazier things happen before.
Well, they're going to have to press like crazy then.
Yeah. They're still trying. They're starting.
Now, maybe
up with
not.
it.
That might do it. 18-point game now. Pretty soon I'll be heading off the mic to get our interview ready soon.
That was Nathan Bonfight that time.
We'll try to get Chris Neubauer's team on definitely.
Yes.
A couple more times
yeah.
before the end of the season.
Up with it. Wow. What a pass out of bounds. All right. Elijah's going to hop off. Up around looking. Kinziger up with it. Gets it to go. Zach Kinziger. I have him at 24 tonight. He's probably going to have to get interviewed again. Yeah, we'll see who Coach Winchester wants. And that one's up. Matthew Klosky on the other side. Somebody wants Zaleski at De Pere versus Ashwaubenon. Let's go talk to Jason. I'll put a request in our boss and see if No, we won't be there, but maybe they'll send a crew out there if they can, if somebody's got a night off. Rowan Domofsky. But if it's on Zaleski Sports, I'll definitely stay home and watch it. That one's off the rim, no good. About a minute remaining here. And falling to the ground now, that time is Domofsky. We want to thank you guys, this whole WBY shootout, for being with us on Zaleski Sports. Very good viewership. We're very impressed. Many other things. Very good games we had on the network. Just thank you for everything. Zaleski Sports Milwaukee will be back on roughly January 4th, next Saturday. So a week from today, we'll be off this entire week. You'll start seeing some basketball. Yep, and girls basketball on as well in January. And February and March. We're here with you in the playoffs. Fees will depend on the school. But that's a long ways away from now. We still got plenty of basketball to be played before we even start thinking about playoffs. Oh, yes, I am. Hudson Green had the basketball now for De Pere. That one's turned over. Klosky with the basketball, going fast on the other side. Up with it, and a foul on the ground. Klosky inbounds it. Up with it. Gets it to go. That's Max Guggen. So, 16-point game. Not sure if De Pere's going to hold it out. Or they're just going to pass around. Obviously, if you're backups, obviously backups deserve to play basketball as well. Yep, that's right. You put them on the bus for a reason, to play basketball and to travel. 16.7 seconds remaining here. 68-52 score. And the clock continues to roll down. Klosky spinning around. Back to the top of the key, about 4 seconds remaining here. And they're just going to play this one out. And the De Pere Redbirds go 2-0 at the WBY shootout, get the 68-52 win over Wauwatosa West. Interview coming up after this on Zaleski Sports. Microphone test. Sounds like it's good.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck here with our highlight house player of the game, Bryce Gregory, and head coach Brian Winchester. Coach, you go 2-0 at the WBY shootout. You had two quality opponents. Tell me how you got it done.
We played really well tonight. I thought defensively we were really good on Brown. We were really good on Hansen, and obviously we needed to limit their clean looks. And I thought, Price was great defensively. Rowan Domofsky was great on Brown, and Connor Hutchins doesn't probably get a lot of credit for on our team at times. He was great on Hansen tonight.
Yeah, we got a couple chats coming. You guys play Ashwaubenon coming up soon, which is a really good team up in your area. It's got kind of a tough schedule coming up. Tell me how you guys are going to get it done. Like Ashwaubenon's a couple of the FRCC teams coming in.
We really haven't thought a whole lot past tonight and trying to get better. I think we have Sheboygan South coming up on the 3rd, so we'll worry about them after a day or two off here.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck to the rest of the way. Price Gregory, our highlight house player of the game. You played really well as well tonight with John Kinziger. You got the plaque from Mark Miller. Tell me about how you got it done and how well you played tonight.
Yeah, I think it just starts with our preparation. We watched film this morning, did our work, and then we had walkthrough, and that's really where it starts for us, and just doing all the little things and details like Coach said. We had to limit looks for Brown and all those guys, and we know that our offense will come throughout the game. So,
perfect. One more. You guys as a team just seem like you guys are all in it with each other. You guys are pretty good friends out there. You move the ball around, practice a lot. Tell me what it's like to be on a team with the De Pere Redbirds that just won a state championship just a couple years ago, and how it's like as a team.
It's unbelievable. I think the biggest thing with us is chemistry and culture. There's nothing like it. We really do love each other like brothers. That's really where it starts. And I know last year we came up short, but that's just motivation every day to get back at it and keep practicing and getting better and better.
Okay, perfect. So you're going to be in the house tonight, so you're going to take the microphone. I'm sure you saw John do it last night. You're going to look up at Elijah up there, say your name, first and last name, and I'm in the house. I'll count you down. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Price Gregory, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. Good game tonight. Matt Peck signing off for the WBY Shootout. It's been a really fun 3 days here. Really good basketball. We'll be back in about a week with more basketball. Follow Zaleski Sports. Go on the internet, ZaleskiSports.com, all of our social medias. You'll have our upcoming broadcast schedule. We'll see you in about a week for more basketball after this.